What if the world you know was flipped upside down? Imagine waking up to find that India, with its vibrant culture and scorching sun, is now trapped in the freezing, barren wasteland of Siberia. And Russia, with its vast ice-covered lands, now pulses with life in the tropical, bustling heart of South Asia. What happens when two of the world's largest nations, one known for its warmth, the other for its cold, trade places? How does a country built on agriculture survive in the ice and snow? And how does a superpower known for its frigid expanse adapt to the heat, the crowded cities, and the fertile lands of India? Tonight, we dive into the unimaginable, exploring a world where the geography of power is torn apart and rebuilt from scratch. The question is not what could happen, but how could we ever adapt? Now picture this: India, the land of vibrant colors, endless heat, and swaying palm trees, suddenly finds itself in the icy grip of Siberia. The bustling cities of Mumbai, Delhi, and Kolkata are now distant memories, replaced by icy winds, snowstorms, and vast uninhabited tundras. How would the people of India, accustomed to tropical heat, survive in a world of endless winter without the warm climate? India's thriving agricultural system, which has sustained millions for centuries, would collapse. The rice fields of Punjab, the sugarcane plantations in Uttar Pradesh, they would be wiped out. The very foundation of the economy would crumble. The densely populated regions of India would now face the monumental challenge of adapting to an environment that is alien to them. Can resilience alone help them survive? Or would India's future be frozen in Siberian ice? But the world would not just stop with India's new Siberian home. Let's turn our attention to Russia. The vast, cold expanse of Siberia has now become South Asia. The towering peaks of the Himalayas and the fertile plains of India are Russia's new domain. What would happen when Russia, a land known for its extreme cold and vast industrial landscape, suddenly finds itself in the heat and chaos of India's tropical environment? Could Russia's political and economic systems adapt to the pressure of India's young and fast-growing population? Would Russia's industries, once built around natural resources and heavy manufacturing, be able to thrive in India's lush agricultural environment? Or would Russia struggle to manage a country that's rooted in agriculture and technology? The cold might be gone, but what would Russia's newfound position in the warmth of India's landscape bring? A world of opportunity, yes, but also a world of complex challenges. The effects of such a switch wouldn't be limited to India and Russia alone. The ripple effects would spread across the entire world. Imagine a Russia now at the heart of South Asia, poised to dominate the region. How would this change the balance of global power? Would Russia rise to become a new superpower in this new land, or would it falter under the overwhelming demands of a tropical, densely populated environment? India, now stranded in Siberia, would find itself isolated. The same country that once powered a booming global economy through technology and agriculture now faces an existential struggle for survival. How would India manage with its cities destroyed by the cold? How would it deal with the agricultural collapse? Would the international community rise to India's aid? Or would India, in its new frozen state, fall into the shadow of other emerging superpowers? If India and Russia truly swapped places, the consequences would be devastating and fascinating. The cause and effect sequence would unfold in dramatic fashion. Entire industries would collapse while new ones would rise to fill the void. How would people survive in these new, radically different environments? Would India's rich history of survival in the face of adversity give it the edge to thrive in Siberia? Or would the vast and inhospitable land break it down? Meanwhile, Russia's transformation would be just as intense. How would the Russian state manage the explosive growth of India's population, the demands of agriculture, and the shifting political landscape of South Asia? The industrial juggernaut that is Russia would need to rethink its entire approach to survival and growth. Could Russia adapt quickly enough to harness India's resources, or would it be overwhelmed by the sheer scale of the challenges? As we conclude, one thing is clear: the consequences of this what-if scenario would be nothing short of monumental. The world we know would be unrecognizable, a world where India struggles for survival in the frozen wilderness of Siberia, while Russia attempts to rise as the dominant power in the sun-scorched heart of South Asia. This thought experiment doesn't just challenge our understanding of geography, it challenges our assumptions about human adaptability, culture, and power. But this isn't the end of the story. This is just the beginning. What happens when the world shifts in ways we never thought possible? What happens when the nations we thought we knew suddenly become strangers? Thank you for watching Secrets of Tomorrow. If you found this alternate reality fascinating, please like, subscribe, and support our channel. Your engagement helps us bring more thought-provoking scenarios like this to life. Stay tuned for the next big what if that could change everything.